Hello everyone, I am Kitty Wolf. Welcome back to the Go Away Medieval Let's Play series. We are on part 2 and back in the town of Penrith, and we are in summer. So lots of harvesting, and hopefully we'll get new settlers to help us out. So enjoy the video! And we are into summer, which means we're on like day 13 of the year. So we're just looking at what we're planning to do, and we want to get our defenses up, so we're looking at getting armor. I would like to have mail armor. Essentially, that's armor 1 mail armor, so that's a long way off mail armor. So I guess we want to go into light armor then heavy armor, because we need to get as well defended as possible. So we got our duck pen prepared. So we got our duck ready. Our tree farm is on the way, which we're low on wood, so I'm sort of anticipating the wood, and it's kind of going so slow. At the moment, we're still mining out our little clay mine at the moment, which is kind of what we're doing in the downtime before we're waiting for crops to be done. So we got Jonat and Lota and Mikkel working hard on that. So we're going to be working on a second layer, but as you can see, we don't have any wood at all for even making the staircase. We actually need to chop out some trees. I'm just looking around for some dead trees to chop out. So we are getting kind of desperate here for wood. So we got like 2 or 3 dead trees, and that's it. That's not like the most ideal situation in the world. So we still got a while to wait for those trees to be done as well. They're only saplings, so it's going to be at least like 5-6 days until those are ready. It's a long time. And then Chomper's chilling. He's not getting trained very quickly. It's like a long time to train the wolves. So Chomper is at the first of our pet wolves. Everyone will have a pet wolf eventually. So in the downtime, we're just setting out these mines to be done. We're making this on this limestone mine. We're not going to be building much out of limestone. The limestone is more decorative, just because we're going to mostly have clay buildings, and then we're going to add some like limestone features. So we're just going to use the limestone for those to make it look nice. And Mikkel's got himself stuck. This is like true going medieval fashion. So Mikkel's stuck in a hole, and we need to rescue him right now. So we're getting Lota to prioritize building the shelf, and Mikkel is stuck, and it's 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, he's gone to sleep. So we need to rescue him, otherwise he's going to have a massive mood debuff the next day. So we need to get him out of this hole. Mikkel, wake up. There we go. We get him to wake up, and it's fine. So we go around the map, we just harvest off a few of the things. I do this every night. Even though it's gotten into summer, we got enough crops made, I still go around the map and just grab everything I need, because it's still money at the end of the day, which we can use for selling stuff. And I find this rocky soil, which it produces like a little bit of limestone. You got like 2 limestone from each one, which is still better than nothing. So we grab more limestone, and then Jonat, Lota, Mikkel, and Beatrix are all chilling and enjoying the entertainment and the amenities of our base. It's not much for a base, but it's fine. It's fine. Later on, it doesn't go well. As we get more settlers, it gets not great. Not great. So they're planting herbs, I think that is. Herbs are really good for us. They're like so lucrative. We just sell the herbs, we make the money. I think next season, I think I'm gonna do like 6 herb farms, which is like insane. But we need the money, because the thing is, on this map, we need weapons. We need to buy weapons from the merchants so we can smelt them down. So that's the only way we're getting metal. So we gotta do that. We gotta get the metal. So what I'm doing now is I'm just setting out I'm just looking around for limestone, because what you can do is you can go underground and see where there's patches of limestone, because there's so little limestone on the map. So I'm just kind of hovering around, looking where there's limestone. So I think I sped this up a little bit, and I spend like a couple of minutes just looking around, and I think I find all the limestone there is that's underground, and then I dig out the ground like quite a bit, because we need dirt as well anyway, so it doesn't really matter that we're making big holes and mining a lot. So yeah, see, there's a patch there, there's a patch there, so we grab it all. It's going to be handy later. It's kind of tedious doing this like right now, but it's fine. There's not a lot for us to do anyway, so our crops down, everything's just growing, so you know. And we only really started mining because people were just hauling, and they would have been idle soon, so there wasn't too much for people to do. So our carrots are finally coming along here. Those are the last ones that are going to seeds, so then we can make like proper fields that go ripe. And we got mallards, so we're putting those down. There's 3 mallards on the map, so we want to tame those. We also want to get rid of any predators. I don't think there's any foxes or anything, so the foxes are the main problems here. And then we're checking how our fermenting is done. So we're looking here, we need like 6 degrees for that to be perfect. I think that was fine. That was we trained the mallard. The mallard's done. So this is so good. This is the start of our duck pond. This is very big. It's the mallard is in. There's the mallard. I think we name him Quacky. I think this is a male. Oh, it's a female because it's producing an egg. We call it Quacky here. So we got a female, which is good. And then there's a water vole, and we gotta hunt this fox because there's 2 more mallards on the map, and we need to take those down. We get a new settler. We got Brandywin. And Brandywin, it's Brang1. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But she is a problem, this woman, honestly. Her perks are terrible. Like, later on, I think I've actually decided I'm going to execute this woman. But we see she's good at mining. She did the carpentry. But in the end, it turns out that she is more trouble than she is worth, which is something we'll find out later. I actually don't like Brangwyn at all. I think because I've recorded a year worth of this episode of these so far, and while editing this, I've seen all the problems Brangwyn has brought with her rebellious attitude, and she is a drain on our people. She is not friendly. She is not nice. She has so many bard traits that I think we're going to keep her for the winter while we start constructing our main castle keep. But I think she's going to be publicly executed. She's going to be thrown in a cell. The door is going to be locked, and she's going to be publicly executed and fed to the wolves. I've decided this. I actually really don't. And I don't really like Lota either. Lota is also problematic. Even though she's doing a good job at the moment digging, I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Lota. I don't like Brangelin. I like our 3 people. And we get another settler later who I like, but you know, it's not ideal. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are just seeing what animals we need, and this is the fox that we need to hunt down. This is the danger to our ducks that we want to take out. And Jonna is kind of, I don't know what she's doing here. She's doing some sort of marathon. And then she changed her mind. So I guess she just really wanted to do like a nighttime walk and get the exercise. So she was going to tame an animal, and then she decided that, oh, we need to harvest this resource. Whatever she took to harvest, she harvests like a little tiny bit of flax. It's like, okay, fine. So again, we're just we need to chop down some trees. We need wood. We need wood for staircases, basically, for our mines. So now that all the cabbages are on going to seed, we can set them as ripe because they've all been harvested. Haven't we? Looking at the seeds we get, we haven't got that many seeds. We don't have that many. Oh, it's because they haven't been hauled. But in the end, we have about 300 cabbage seeds after it's all been hauled, which is really good. So we're setting it all to ripe, and then we just manually harvest the other bits, because otherwise they don't harvest the bits that already go into seeds. You have to manually harvest them. Otherwise they'll just rot, because the settlers will only harvest the seeds that are ripe. They won't harvest the ones that go into seeds. So as long as you set it to manually be done, it's fine, and they'll sort that out. But this is really the start of where we can really stockpile food and get things sorted. So going into year 2, we're just going to be doing lots of beets and cabbages, and I don't plan on planting any seeds at all, any crops in year 3. So we can really concentrate on building up our keep and our settlement. It's gonna look really nice. So we're just digging out, we're just building a bigger mine here. We really want to get this mine sorted for all of our stuff, so we're just expanding our clay mine here, just getting all this set out here. This is why it's great as well that we've been training our goats, because our goats can start hauling all of this stuff. We expand our stockpile because we're gonna have so much clay that we need to store it all, and Jonna and Mikkel are working really hard on this limestone mine, which is really nice. Again, we have a wood problem. We still have wood problem. It's because they haven't even chopped the trees yet. Oh, the fox! We gotta hunt the fox. The fox was sleeping, so we just decided to like take a shot at it. So let's take this out. Is this Jonnet? Like, I think that's Jonnet shooting a bit. No, it's Brangwyn. Brangwyn, we need to increase her archery skill. She has like an archery skill of like 9, I think. So if she gets one more skill, she can start using longbows. We want to get her trained. But we really need to take down this we really need to take out the fox. We get Jonnet, and hopefully she can take it out. Because we need to really protect these mallards. And Jonnet takes it down. And we're gonna chop that up. We can use the fur as well. We can use the fur to make some good stuff. Maybe some banners later on. There we go. And there's the mallards. I think there's the one mallard that's left alive, so we need to get that trained. And hopefully we train a male so we can get it to breed with Quacky. And then we can start making our big duck pond. That would be amazing. So they're making good work on our clay mine here, but you can see something terrible has happened, and Chomper is trapped. I don't know how this happened, but Chomper is trapped in a hole. So we need to do a rescue mission at the moment for Chomper. So Janet's off going to grab something in a second. She's off harvesting resources still. We decided to make another temple. So we got to make a restitution shrine because Brangwyn needs some religious stuff. So she's the first one of our restitutionists. So that's another reason why she should be executed, honestly, for having the wrong religion. History has told us that people get executed for following the wrong religion. So, you know, justifiable. And our first cabbage, what's the word? Harvest. That's the word, harvest. Our first cabbage harvest is done. So we can extend our cabbage patch, which is pretty good. We're still working on our clay mine. We're just working our way down into that. And our trees are getting there. They are 3 days away from harvest, which is what we really, really need. And then we can start thinking about expanding our base a little bit as well. Because we only got enough to make that shrine. So I made a decision just to chop out those trees there, and that'll be enough to at least build the shrine and some of the staircases that we need. I don't usually like chopping down trees that aren't dead, because we have so many few trees on our plateau that we need to get them sorted. So Jonnet, we got the duck here, so we need to get this trained. Jonnet seems to have a bard experience with training ducks. As you see, it's carrying on. She's still not. So our trees are growing nicely, and things have been mined out, but we still can't get down to that lower level because we still haven't got those trees. And our beets have gone to seed. We've expanded that mine, and Chomper's still trapped. They still haven't sorted that out. And there is a vole that's concerned. No, that's a duck. It's not a vole. So the duck is actually concerned about the wolf. So we know that duck will eventually be our pet. We get a new settler. We get Theobald, who's actually someone who's really nice. We get 3 archers, 3 marauders, 5 more. It's like 6 archers and 6 marauders. So I think there's like 14 of people coming. So I mean, at first Theobald was overcome a pitiful stumbling corpse for wheels for harsh beats into cruel lads. He will die if I am caught. So he's got some bard people after him there. So we put in a clay bed for him, which we actually can build, which is amazing. We can actually build something, so he can rest. He can eat food. He can take salvation at a place. So we're gonna rescue Chomper. So everybody's at work digging Chomper out here. So Chomper will be rescued. Come on, save Chomper. There we go. Collective effort. Chomper is released. And John is trying to train him straight after. Obviously, it fails. He's going to chomp down as Chomper does on that vole. Eats the whole vole. Much like I ate the kitty. And then he's going to have some animal feed. And then Chomper's fine. Chomper is okay. We rescue Chomper. And I look at Theobald's skills. He has a moribund. So it means he heals slower. Which isn't ideal. So we're just sort of looking at his perks here. And what are we making him to? I think he's mostly a builder. This dude, he does tailoring, but we have other people who do tailoring. Mikkel's a really good tailorer, so we make him into someone who constructs mines and just hauls into some stewarding. Which is pretty much the same as everybody who comes. We sort of, because the people who we had at the start who we made, we sort of made them really, really good. They're really young anyway, so they're still younger than the other people who come. So we don't really need to train other settlers for a long time and other skills. As long as they don't die, it's fine. We just got to keep our main people who we started off with like well protected, which is why we give them good armor. As later on we give them really good armor. We give them mail armor, so they're well protected. So we prioritize those over everyone else. So we're just fighting this boar. The boars are a problem. But Jonnet is very good. She's very fast. She's very strong. Do we get Brangwyn? Do we get Brangwyn and Jonnet to help? Yeah, so there's 2 of them on this boar. Like, everybody's just attacking this boar. I think Mikkel is somewhere attacking the boar as well. So we're telling Beatrix is shooting at it. So it's... Oh, Beatrix is not a fighter. Beatrix is a researcher. She has no marksman skill. Why is she attacking? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't remember this happening. Good god. Beatrix is nearly dead. What is she doing? She's not even set to hunt. Why is she attacking? Why is she... I don't even know why she's in the swamp. Why is she just wandering the marsh? She's a researcher. Oh, good. There we go. I think Jonnet sniped that from, like... I don't know, from the high ground. But Beatrix needs to be... The problem is Beatrix is the only healer. This is such a problem. This is such a problem. And there's an attack coming soon. Well, not that really matters, because Beatrix isn't that strong, but we need a weapon. We need a weapon for Theobald as well. Hopefully we do that. Okay. So everyone's resting. Hopefully Beatrix rests as well. What's she doing? She's waiting for medical treatment, but nobody's going to heal her, because there's nobody else with medical skill on. So we unlock armor, because I feel like we have the need for armor. Because we have this attack coming soon, so if we make the armor, that's going to be really good. So there's only 2 water voles to train, so we just check out how good we are. And this duck is not trained at all. And this one's, the other one is 50% trained, which is decent. So Beatrix is healing quite quickly, actually. We put her onto self-tend. So that's been done. This mine is fully built out. We've dug right down to the granite layer. Or have we? Is there another layer? No, we've gone right down to the granite, so that's as far as we can go. So, so we're just going to start. We give Theobald a short bow, that's the best we got. But it's better than nothing. The mallard is hungry. Why is the mallard hungry? It needs to eat food. We have food out if animals need to eat, so the mallard is free to chomp down on our food. So let's have another look around. There's not a lot of resources left on the map. We pretty much harvested everything. And here comes the raid. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh my gosh. It's basically like 16 against 5. Dear God, they want Theobald. And again, we're not lucky. Again, actually, I wouldn't have wanted them not to attack because we need to smelt down the metals. Because we need to make the armor. We just unlocked armorer, so we need to get those. We need to get that stuff. So we're gonna put everyone on the top floor. This is our first attack. We're into the middle of summer, and this is our first raid. So we're gonna see how well our defenses go here. I don't know how well is this gonna go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And we put Loader inside. Loader's our melee fighter, so we're just gonna put her inside. So she's going to be our line of defense. So we just pause it here and we try and snipe down this marauder here. We speed this up a bit because these battles go on quite a long time. So there's one guy down. Teofik is down. So they go into our stuff at the side. They want to destroy our butchering table and our research table at the side, which is fine. Because it allows us just to like pick them off and do some damage to them. So they got a lot of archers, which can be dangerous. So we're just kind of taking a shot at them. There's another one down. The archers are actually the real problem. So then you see there's some guys are getting hit by the archers. So we're just focusing fire on the archers for now. Nobody's bashing at the door. Acton is bashing at the door, so as long as we stop them from attacking the door, we pick off Centerwolf, he's hurt already, he's down, and then we just focus fire on the archers again. Ossifam just gets annihilated. So this setup is doing quite well. We were quite lucky with where they spawned. They spawned to come straight in at the front. Oh, this is fine. There we go. This is no problem, this fight. Yeah, everyone's just getting picked off now. They're going to retreat now. I like the way that Chomper is just there, like, just dodging all these arrows. He's just in amongst the fray and just, like, dodging everything. It's like, just call him Neo. Just call him Chomper, Neo, Matrix, Dog, dodging every arrow. Chomper's, I love Chomper so much. Chomper is this run. I think some of them escape, it's fine. We're going to finish off this guy. Henry is so dead. There we go. We get, one guy has escaped. He can go back and tell everybody to fear the people of Penrith. You gotta let one person survive, so they can tell other people not to come and mess with us. You know, he can be the messenger. So we immediately put down furnaces now that we have some metals to smelt down. Because we need to make some reinforced doors, we need to have some metal to make some mail armor and stuff like that. So we're kind of just seeing what we have. We have war bows, so they're a bit better than the short bows that other people have, but I think we need a skill of 10 still to wield them. But it's still better to give Mikkel and Jonnet those short bows. So when we get an attack again, we'll get a bit of a higher DPS. We do a bit more damage with those. It's like any tiny bit of a buff that we have is like better. And then we also give Jonnet some mail armor. Jonnet is by far the most valuable settler that we have. She seems to be holding the group together, so we want to keep her as well protected as possible. And then we just put everyone. We put her in a mail helmet as well. It's a fine mail helmet. It's actually good quality. So Jonnet is the leader, so she gets the best stuff. And we give Lothar a longsword as well, which would be really handy. And then we immediately put down to smelt everything except the mail armor, the mail helmet, but everything else is all good to get smelt down. Did we take out the longsword? We don't. Okay. That's fine. I think as long as it's equipped, they're not gonna unequip it to smelt it. So I think as long as she doesn't, I don't know, as long as she doesn't unequip it, it's fine. So we're just extending this out, kind of making like a blacksmithing area. It's kind of cutting into the duck pen. So we gotta deconstruct this duck pen a little bit. And we make the armorer's table, so we're gonna make we're gonna start by making light armor. I usually skip light armor and go straight to mail armor. But we haven't got the research for that, so I guess we will need some light armor. It's better than nothing. 'Cause if you get a headshot over an arrow, it's not ideal, and then we will be having muster archers coming to attack us. Again, wood is still a problem. So at the moment, our duck is not roped. Our trained duck is just wandering. But I don't think there's any predators around. We killed that fox, so I think it's fine. So we're just looking at people's moods, and moods are not good. And Lothar is rebellious. That's what I was saying earlier about Lothar. Lothar's problematic, and Brangowing are problematic. They're honestly, they could get executed. Honestly, we might just pierce them with arrows. They're sort of a problem. The thing is, I don't think it's the worst thing to execute settlers who are not good, because then we're going to get new settlers anyway. So I found a big patch of clay that was out. So we're going to have to harvest all the clay, and I find a little bit more limestone still in the ground. I might have to check that again, because there might be a little bit more limestone that we need. So we just sort of kind of figure out how we can dig that out. And the armor table is made, so I decided to make some light armor and gammas. I'm looking to when we get to armor 2, and we need textbooks for that. So we need to get to research 2 as well. So there's kind of a lot that we need to do. Do we actually... We're looking at leather that we have. We haven't got much leather to make gambesons. It's an ideal. I kind of looked to see if there's any wildlife. Nothing. We could kill some goats, but we haven't got many goats trained. And we need a lot of goats hauling stuff, so we kind of look to see what we got. There's 2 people that have armor, so we need 3 sets of armor by the looks of it. So we're gonna make 3 gambesons. And we need a lot of helms. We need 5 helms, yeah. We're gonna dismantle everything with cloth. We actually have a lot of cloth. We have 1,000 cloth. I don't think I realised this, that I can make the armor out of cloth. It doesn't need to be leather. But, you know, we'll get a lot more from deconstructing and stuff. So this is where we get into problem areas, because people start getting unhappy because you get debuffs from people being wet. So because they're mining in the marsh, they get massive debuffs from being wet. So we need to get this sorted quickly, and we get our first thunderstorm, so it's really ideal. So people are mining, it's a thunderstorm, it's raining, and we get lightning strikes. It does not like our beats. So the lightning struck one of our beats, has been absolutely just sent to ashes. You know, not even the gods like beats. Hey, there we go, and we trained another mard. We got a second mard. So we roped that old one, we just finished building the pen. So we have 2 mallards now, and we have a male and a female, and that's a young, it's a young male, which is really, really nice. So hopefully they'll produce offspring. So we'll get, I don't know what you call a baby mallard. Is it like a chick? It doesn't sound right. Duckling. That's a duckling. They're called ducklings, I remembered. So we're just extending this area, also extending our defense a little bit. And we're actually building a library at the top. And we just make it look pretty. We just put in like a little, I don't know, a little friend area there. We put in a research table. And we unlock furniture so we can put in shelving. So that'll make our research a little bit quicker. So I think we put in like enough shelves is what I think that we need. So we got 4 big shelves. The standing shelves you can hold more books on. But I'm not sure if you can do standing shelves and wall shelves behind. I know with weapon racks you can do weapon racks and then do wall shelves. So we're just making, Mikhail's busy making armor, and we're just equipping some of the armor that's been made, and we have another goat train, so we set that to haul. It's really, really important. We got all of that clay that's going to need hauling to the stockpiles. We have 2,500 clay, which isn't that much, actually. I think that only equals like 1,000 clay bricks, or something like that. I don't know, I don't think it's that many clay bricks that we can make from that. Really, you need like 10,000. So we get cattle has arrived, and our trees are mature, so those are going to be ready to be cut. So I guess as soon as the harvesting is done, they'll start cutting that down, and we set the cattle to be trained. So Lota's not happy at all, and I just check what she has. She has no traits that really make her unhappy, so I guess our settlement just is not pleasant at all. It's actually not pleasant in the slightest. But Lota does love to complain. I think anybody who complains is just going to be executed from now on. I'm just tired of people complaining and getting annoyed. It's like people should be grateful. Like they've escaped the plague. They've come to the great settlement of Penrith. You know, we have loads of food. We have ducks. Like the ducks should give like a massive mood boost. Like just being around ducks should make them very happy. And we have a pet wolf. Like, that is so cool. Look, she has contemplative and chill. It makes her have like a massive deboost, and she's unhappy because she's cold and wet. Like, I know being cold and wet is not fun, but you went to the marsh and we set no of winter clothes because it's coming up to autumn. So we need to make sure we have these winter clothes all set, and we're just doing the last of our harvesters now. So we are getting our cabbages done, and our tree harvest is finally done. Oh my gosh, it felt like it took forever to get that tree harvest, and we've just constructed our library, which is perfect. So now we start making chronicles, so we can get that all-important research that we need. We can start working towards getting armor 2, so we can make mail armor, which is what we want to do, ideally. So this is setting on autumn. Autumn is coming in, and everyone is sleeping, and we're just finishing off a couple of things with space, and we think we're putting a sewing station as well towards the end here. And that pretty much brings us to an end of this episode. So we did a lot of stuff this episode. People are starting to get unhappy, but you see Lota is, oh my god, right. But it's the end, so we'll go on to autumn next time. Thank you very much for watching episode 2. Be sure to catch out episode 3, where we go into the autumn, where we do lots of digging in the autumn. It's very fun. So be sure to check out the live streams on Twitch. We live stream from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Also check out any shorts. I put that on the TikTok, kittywolf_TTV, and you can be sure to check out the Twitter, kittywolf_TTV on Twitter for any sort of stuff that we do. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye 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 bye.